Hey everybody!
Hi, hello.
How do we sound? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
We're a little echoey.
We've got 2 windows open. That's why. Sorry. It's our first time.
Yeah, we've never streamed before. I hope this goes okay.
All right. We should be good. That's why we're having the issue. Okay. Desktop audio. How
Can
about
you
that?
hear us?
Can you hear us? Sounds good. Thank you, Buxty Hugh to Music.
I don't know how to say that, but I'd like to call you music if that's okay.
All right, so you can hear our voices. You can hear the music. Sounds good. Sound is good. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Josh.
Everybody, thank you. So, of course, we have our captain, Brian Daly. Welcome. Nick A., thank you. Bucks to Hugh to Music, again, thank you. Josh, Dungeoneers Pack, everybody welcome him. Richard Keener, thank you for joining. And, Streambot. Stream Elements Bot.
Thanks, Stream Elements Bot.
Oh, God, I hope
Mute a real one.
I hope it doesn't mute anybody today.
Me too.
I didn't fix it.
I reminded him to fix it.
She did. Okay. So, you might be out there in this world saying, Eric, you have become my #1 source of first look book reviews of the books from Wizards of the Coast. And you might say, Eric, where the heck is this book review, this stream, and then those videos? And I would say, I don't have a book yet. I've emailed my contact to say what's going on. I haven't heard back yet. Hopefully everything's okay. Thank the AI before they become sentient.
I know who serves me and who I serve.
Yeah. I'm going to move us over just a little bit.
Sure.
Okay. A little too. There we go. Okay.
Books.
Yeah. And so I don't know. I don't have shipping info. I don't know if I got kicked off the list. Hopefully not. I had previously all of our reviews and streams and everything I had sent over to our contact, and they approved it all. So like we weren't breaking any rules with anything. So I'm assuming it's just oops.
Or they're spreading the love to other channels.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice. But hopefully we get that resolved here soon. In the meantime, there are tons of great channels out there. Go check them out. Okay, but we have other friends, right?
We do.
We have friends over at WizKids.
Yeah.
WizKids makes great minis. You know, they're the official mini producer, I guess, for D&D 5e and Pathfinder. And they sent us over a giant box. But before we jump into that, if you haven't already, check out the video we posted today. A different company, they make STL files for 3D printers. Mammoth Factory. They've just launched a Kickstarter called Mammoth Chronicles Volume 1. It looks super duper cool. Go check it out. We've got a video. Just click on the channel and watch it after this.
They have a frog person.
They do have a frog person. We painted up a bunch of minis and did like a little review on it. I think they're really great.
Yeah.
Also, Spud Club Painting Challenge. We just posted our winners for July for Midnight Sparkle theme, and this month of August is
Cave creatures,
and I think it's gonna be super fun. Hopefully, we see some like goblins and owl bears and regular bears.
are my favorite, just so you know.
Lots of myconids.
My favorite.
And if there was a cave durhob, I think that could work out too. Okay, so what we're doing today? We did look at the giant box from WizKids because we always want to make sure there's not like a secret thing, like a don't share kind of thing.
Sure.
So the main thing we're gonna do is look at the Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse set from WizKids, but we have other stuff in there too. So we're gonna open that brick and we're gonna like look through those, but we want to show you what else we had in the box. So we're gonna just like flip through those, and all that stuff we're going to cover in later streams, later unboxing streams. Kelly, we were just getting started. We were waiting for you.
Glad you're here, Kelly.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of the other stuff WizKids sent us. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. We need it because our videos have not been doing well after we took our little break.
But we're glad you're here.
We are very glad you're here. We're very, very glad you're here.
So thanks for sticking around.
Okay, here we go. So, yeah, all right. So this is a thing they sent us. You want to do this one?
Sure. While I do this one, can you flip this so that it's over there? Because that's where I look to make sure that I'm on the camera correctly. Because otherwise, I'm confused.
Yep.
Thank you. So this is...
No, Kelly, you're fine. I didn't do it. You're not in trouble.
Ugh.
It's thumbs up. Thank you. You're not in trouble, Kelly. I'm sorry.
I told Eric to fix the bot sensitivity, and he did not. You missed that. That's the only thing you've missed. Okay, so Icons of the Realms, Pride of the Fairy Dragons. This is a rainbow of fairy dragons. It's in one of the boxes that Eric doesn't love because they're difficult to open. But that's one set. It's a rainbow of fairy dragons. Pretty cute.
All right, this next set, this one I missed the memo on, but check this out. Icons of the Realm, Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. Does anybody recognize any of these adventurers?
I don't.
They're from a cartoon.
I know.
And this box was open. I think it was just like a glue problem, but yeah. His name is Eric.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds familiar to me now.
Yep. So again, we're just showing you what we got today. We'll do unboxings for all those. This one's you.
This is Icons of the Realms Ogre Warband. It's a little too tall to fit on here, so Ogre Warband, and this, I don't know what's going on, but I really like it. I like her. I like her. This one's fine. And 2 goblins. Pretty cool. I look forward to unboxing this one. This one looks really fun.
All right, I'm going to do part 1, and then you'll do part 2. Another set we got. Oh, wrong. Oh, you do part 1. This is the one you like. I had
This is the one I like. Icons of the Realms Strixhaven set 1. When I first saw this thing, I wasn't sure I was going to like it, and then in fact I loved it. So I very much look forward to unboxing this at a later time. This trudge delights me.
Yeah.
And everything in the box really stands out.
So that was set 1. This is set 2 for Strixhaven. And these are like students from all the different schools. Really cool. Lots of availability of different, like Prismari. So you get different looks for all these. And these are, I'm so excited for these as character options.
Super cool.
All right. Now these are really neat.
Yes,
the
I
glare.
love these.
So these are idols. So the minis are Icons of the Realms. These are idols of the realms. So these are 2D acrylic minis, and so these are all. I don't have the exact price, but these are very, very, very affordable compared to regular minis. But they're all the creatures. Like this is everything you need for Stormwreck Isle, I think. And they're on both sides. I love these. I think these are great.
I agree. I've seen a couple of these played at game stores tabletop, and I just think they're so cool. Such a great concept. And I love the feel of acrylic anything because I don't know why. So I really think they're awesome. We have the mini of this one, don't we?
If you hold it this way, the light. Yeah.
I'm working on it. I don't like this mini at all.
Very interesting thing. This Strahd with the bats, that is the Strahd that you get in the collector version, like that you can only get when you get like the $750 Strahd set.
Well,
so that's kind of
it's a nice giveaway then.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And we got some big stuff. I'm going to switch the camera back for these. There we go. So, one thing that is that the right one? No. Okay. Okay, so you've seen Tiamat. You've seen our big Tiamat, the $500 whatever it is. We now also have Aspect of Tiamat.
Sure do.
Much smaller, far lower price. Similar sculpt. It's a different pose. Would love to see how the acrylics are in hand and if they slide on table mat. Well, you'll just have to tune in for whenever we review this.
Ooh. How many Tiamats does one household need?
Oh my God. We've got the
I'm
big
grateful
one.
to our friends at WizKids, but uh-oh.
Yeah, the big one, the Aspect. We've got the silly Funko one. We need to get one of the unpainted ones. And then we need to get Mal Drakkar from Reaper.
Help me.
So what? 5 heads, right? So one thing that I have avoided buying are the adult dragons. So they're working through the sets of all the adult dragon types because I'm kind of running out of space. And a lot of the painted minis are that same size-ish. So I've got a lot of coverage there. But they sent me the silver one, which is great. And I think it looks cool.
It's a cool mini. Yeah.
I just need shelf space.
I'm not giving up the other guest room, which is my office. So.
So we're super duper thankful to WizKids for sending this stuff
Absolutely.
over. DB, welcome.
Hi, DB.
Uh-oh. Are we getting strobes on the light? Or is that just the monitor? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so our main event today.
Bum, ba-lum, bum, 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 bum.
Ooh, Jameson's here too.
Hi, Jameson.
Our main event, we've got two things. We've got a brick of Monsters of the Multiverse. This is what we're going to open up. They did not send a collector, or not the collector, but the preview box, which I thought was a little strange. And I really love getting those because those have all the promo minis in there. So I was looking forward to that. But I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled. Brick is great. And we also, to go along with it, we've got the Neothelid. Not Neolithid. I hear it all the time. Neolithid, but Neothelid. And we will save that for the very end.
Something to look forward to.
Something to what? I got so excited to sing I messed up the words. All right.
A brick is 8 boxes. In each box, there's usually 1 large mini and 3 medium or smaller minis.
Yeah, you did it. That's exactly right.
I had to memorize it for the first video that I did, which was unboxing by myself, which was unboxing a brick of something because Eric's allergies exploded.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I love my sinuses.
How's everyone doing? What are you most excited to see? I don't know anything about this set. I was thrilled when the box arrived today. Super jazzed to see it. Can't wait to play with everything inside. But I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, so the book, Monsters of the Multiverse, was kind of like a combo book that combined a couple different books.
Sure.
And had like this huge monster bestiary.
Ooh. That sounds familiar.
So expect weird stuff, expect kind of maybe space stuff.
All right.
You got the brick open, I like to say. Thank you. All right. First one, I'll take it.
I thought maybe you'd like to look around the box as well.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so these are not out yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I think they were supposed to be Q2. But it's so someday
Q2.
soon. I want to see the Abishai. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got a giant Strider and Fire Newt.
Love that.
Black Abishai, Deep Gnome, Blackguard. These all look cool.
Yeah, they do.
Neothelid, Emerald Dragonborn. Not
It's beautiful.
Not a green Dragonborn. Whatever. Gauth. Hungry Sorrowsworn. You're gonna hate that.
I do.
And Drow Matron Mother. That looks really cool.
That is cool.
All right, everybody. This is box 1, and I didn't touch all these, so we're just gonna go. Were any of those heavy? I don't know if there are even any big ones. I like to save a heavy one for the end. Find the heaviest one. But otherwise, we're just gonna go randomly.
I found the 2 heaviest, and we'll save those for last.
Perfect. All right. Here we go. And of course, ooh. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, do twisty tie. Eric's nemesis.
Yeah, it is.
You want me to do that while you do the others?
No. I want to show everybody that I'm getting better at controlling my emotions.
Emotional regulation is something that most people are taught as children. Some of us have to keep learning it, though, and that's okay. Stego! Woo.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, so this is number 31 of 50, Stegosaurus. I love my dinosaur. Yeah, Jameson, it is a dinosaur toy. I wish we had at least like a tan on the sails, the scales, the spikes, the plates.
A tan?
Yeah, like tan the color.
Okay.
So it's not, because I mean, otherwise this is a 2-color mini.
Okay.
3 if you count the nose and claws.
So a different color. You weren't specifically trying to teach me something about their sails.
No, literally the color.
I know they use those to regulate their temperature, so I wasn't sure if you were saying that should be tanned from laying in the sun.
Well, and like the tail spikes, like I think because if you did this in like a cream, like a tan,
sure,
you could have done the claws and the beak in the same.
That's true.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think the sculpt is really detailed. I do like that a lot. With his tiny head, walnut-sized brain, and I don't remember if this is one of those things that we learned about when we were little and then turned out not to be true, but if they have a second brain in their tail, that's something that they used to say.
I've never heard that before, but I didn't intensely study and memorize all the different kinds of dinosaurs like someone I love. Yeah. Kind of boring.
Are we in focus? I think we're...
ADK.
Yeah, hold on. Hold it there. There we go.
Rising.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, I have 2 T-Rexes. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think there's a T-Rex in here.
Oh, Kelly believes that there was a brain mid-back. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the butt brain. Yeah, James, see, and that's one of those things that I feel like we all knew in the 80s and early 90s, but then turned out to not actually be real. What?
Maybe. I'm just coming up with something kind to say about where Jameson learned about dinosaurs.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. 11 of 50 Dwergar Soul Blade. All right. Now that we're not doing the large.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's got a mind knife.
That sounds like something that a little kid would come up with to be like really edgy, but it's actually kind of silly.
So on our Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis,
That's right.
One of our people right now is having trying to build a Soul Blade rogue.
Soul Blade, I don't have a problem with. Mind Knife is, I don't get into my mind knife. Like,
all right. Well, I think it's cool. I
like his eyebrows.
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking at right there. See, that's good. And like the white eyes, like that's okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think that makes sense in this context.
I like that one a lot. Oh, that's here. Hold. That's why. Yeah, just hold it up. Kind of. Is that where you're comfortable?
Yeah. Focus issues.
Our power went out today.
Sure did.
For like 1 second, and when that happens, the camera, the autofocus turns back on. All right.
It was in the middle of my virtual therapy session, so that was fun.
Okay, so this is number 6 of 50, Chitin. AKA like a person with an extra set of arms and eyes and a knife. Specifically with a knife. And Julie hates it.
I don't hate it, I'm confused by it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't like these. I think they're like, meh, whatever.
All right.
That's my thought. All right. Ooh.
I like their hair.
Okay, this one, at first glance, I thought was great, but up close, I don't know. This is 16 of 50 Orc.
Just orc.
Just Orc.
I like that.
So I guess this is like a black paint band across the eyes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I would not call that the best paint job. And like, is this belly? Because if this blue is the skin, is this belly or is
yes,
that...
it is. It's belly with a little bow above it.
A flesh-colored bow.
I'm not saying it's a good choice. I'm saying that's what I believe it is.
This cape is great though. The texture here.
Yes.
And it's got a full hood on it. That's really good. And this pose is just like, haha.
Sure.
So, and it's a rapier, which is interesting with a knife. So this is like a rogue, like an orc rogue.
Bit of a mixed bag.
Next box, 2 of 8. We'll zoom on out again.
Using an X-Acto knife.
Oh, no box. Wow. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this together real quick. But I want you to do this one first because it's the best one.
Here we have an outhouse.
What? No, don't, just open it. Open it.
Okay, so I read on the bottom outhouse mimic because I was told that I need to read the labels, and then I read the label, but I ruined my own surprise. So 27 to 50 outhouse mimic. I love this.
Yeah, it's great.
This is fantastic.
And it's like really well done.
Yeah, the color gradient on this tongue is beautiful. The way too many teeth and eyes is fantastic. The like kind of throat / eternal endless tunnel in the background. You can kind of see like the hints of the arches around it. Amazing. This is so good.
Yeah.
I've never in game, thankfully, encountered an outhouse because just like cartoon characters, we don't use bathrooms.
I do.
So, I don't know how this would come up, but what a reveal, you know? And
I love that. I don't know if this is on purpose, but I'm going to say that the base is supposed to easily come off of this. Sure. So you could set it up as terrain.
Oh, yeah.
And like your player's like, oh, let's look in the outhouse.
Yeah, easily.
So I'm absolutely, that's where I'm at.
This is phenomenal. I think mimics are really cool as like a monster overall. And this paint job, sculpt, and application, all fantastic. This is a stellar one to have right out of the box.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, did we actually say the number?
I did.
Sorry. I was so excited.
All right. Cranium rats, 7 of 50.
Ooh, like a swarm?
Well, they've got, it just says rats, but they're the cranium rats. You can see they've got little pink brains sticking out the top.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I think that's gross. I like the size of these. I feel like we have rat swarm minis that are not, that's like maybe a large base or a medium base instead of this small, but the scale isn't quite right. These look like big, like city rats.
Beefers.
Beefer Sutherlands.
And you could easily use this as regular rats too. And
you
just
could.
say that that's a tumor. That's a growth.
It's not a tumor. I actually appreciate that the craniums, the brains aren't too exaggerated because I do think that's gross, but could these have gone a little further? Honestly, yeah, I think so. So, not bad. All right. This is Drow House Captain, 10 of 50.
Oh, what a sassy lad.
Yeah, so that he's wearing like a bolero and no shirt, but a high collar is interesting. He's showing a lot of thigh as well, which is his choice. I'm just not sure.
Just know we are going to get comments. Well, you would attack a female mini if she was dressed like that.
I never attack, I just get disappointed. And this person has a lot of choices, and there's a lot of diversity in the male figures in this game, and thus to see something like this isn't just another woman who's in hourglass shape and weirdly exposed with a window and wardrobe that no one in combat would want to have. I don't understand why he's wearing this outfit. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't use this mini, but it's something different, and I guess we can say that.
Let me ask you about Drow. So we've got a good question here. Same color as orc. It's a different color than the orc, but the orc is bluer.
The orc is slightly bluer.
So yeah. Drow, I believe, like originally, like actual black, like black. And then they were like gray, like dark gray.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of drow. I'm surprised this one's so pale.
And then they were kind of like purpley-ish, bluish, kind of like a night elf from
That's
WoW.
true. I thought of that as the spectrum.
And now we're seeing something like this. Yeah, like they were that color.
This is what I think of. Yeah.
And this, I think, is like the whitest drow. I think on camera it's a little whiter than in real.
I agree. There's a little bit more blue in real life, but it's not, as I was showing, as blue as the orc.
So what's your ideal drow color?
You know, I think of drow as having a diversity of skin tones that range from like this kind of stone color to blues to purples. That's what I think of, right or wrong. That's what comes to my mind for drow. This drow is a little too Easter egg purple. Or I don't actually know. I remember this mini, and I think it's really cool, but I don't remember if they're technically a drow. So,
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Well, I think they're a drow vampire, though, so I don't know.
Spoilers. So, yeah, I think it's exciting when we get to have things that are multiple skin colors. I get that, like, a troll is usually green, and...
But it can be Kelly green. It can be forest green.
Sure.
So it's the same thing.
Sure. So I don't have strong feelings about it.
In the chat, what color, when you picture a drow, what color are they?
Yeah. Weird outfit. I don't get the metal sleeve. I don't quite understand this mini.
I think that's like a little bit like a gladiator kind of.
But why the high neck?
Because they're fancy. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Last one in this box, Dwergar Warlord, 24 of 50.
Ooh, tough fight, tough competition. Charcoal black. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, I really like their shield. I feel like I've never seen a mini holding their shield on the ground quite like this.
No, this is great.
I love the full armor, but that they still got a detailed face. That can be tough to do on minis this small.
And those are good eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've painted or the pre-painted ones. It can be really hard to get that right. I love this. What is this?
What?
A hammer, warhammer.
Yeah.
I love this hammer just kind of over their shoulder. I feel like that's another pose I don't see very often, and it's wiggleable and kind of freeform, which feels nice. It doesn't just feel like how they injected the plastic. I like the little bit of leather underneath their plate here.
And the grips on the shield too.
Those could have been painted leather, I suppose.
Well,
Would they be metal?
I think you could go either way.
Oh, really? Okay. That's my misunderstanding. So, yeah, nice detail either way. Yeah, I think this is super fun.
I'm impressed.
I really like it. Very cool.
Awesome. All right, we're now opening box 3 of 8.
Woohoo! That's a solid Dwergar mini. It really is
Yeah.
Dungeoneer's pack. I like it a lot.
All right. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hello.
No thanks.
Hello. All right, this is 34 of 50, a retriever. I mean, it's super cool.
It is.
It's definitely like almost sci-fi.
Yeah.
I don't know the lore of this, but I feel like this is something the Drow or Dwergar could build.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if this is...
Stevie says, nope.
Thank you.
Wild Wild West vibes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great point on the Wild Wild West vibe. I'm trying to figure out if it's like biomechanics or if it's just a mechanical creature, and I feel like the answer lies. So in here, it does look like
Lower. There you go.
biomaterial, not just robot parts. So it does seem like it's a regular old scorpion, spider, bug kind of thing that they just bolted scary metal things to make it worse.
I think it's a construct. I don't know.
You do,
but
sure.
but I would lean construct.
Fair enough. Cool mini. Could have maybe benefited from a wash to get a little bit more into the grooves here.
yeah.
I think the sculpt is really nice, but it could have used a little bit more dimension.
Yeah.
Great application of the eye color though, and that doesn't always work out right. So for what it is, I think it's well painted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, okay. So this is one of the reasons I really like the preview boxes. No duplicates. So we've got some more swarm rats. Or cranium rats, sorry. 7 of 50. Yeah. Cool.
I don't know what Horizon Zero Dawn is music.
Dawn. It's a video game. You've seen it. It's the lady with the hair and the bow and the dinosaurs. You would recognize it.
Sure. I'll look it up after the stream.
All right. Oh, yeah. Number 2 of 50, Changeling.
Oh.
Yeah. So one thing that I really, I think is super cool. The art for Changeling in the book is, it almost looks like a comic book style. Do you remember?
This sounds familiar to me.
You didn't like it. You said it was too far out of the normal style, which I think is fair.
Sure.
But it looked so cool that it worked for me.
My opinion might have changed by now. Tough to say.
This mini is pretty black and white, though.
It is Mean Eyeshadow Dungeoneer's pack. It is. Full-on raccoon.
I like we've got really good dimension on the cloak.
We're suckers for those.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I would put this as like if in my 3 range is what I expect.
You know, we've only gotten 3 boxes in, and we've already had like 3 midriffs showing, so I'm just not sure what's going on here, and that's not the end game of feminism. So
I don't think that's supposed to be the midriff.
Really? Because it looks.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, it might be a billowy shirt, but it looks like I can see what look like little kind of squares or rectangles here, so I thought it might be like rippling abs, but it might actually just be kind of my imagination. Nope, it's a white billowy shirt. Okay.
No, this one. Yeah.
It's a white, not billowy shirt. My mistake. Not a midriff. Some color differentiation in the paint might have been a little bit helpful, but I get it.
Yeah.
Their face is very small, and it's the only skin that we can really see, and yeah.
Okay.
The eye makeup makes me happy.
Up next, we have a fancy one.
Ooh.
This is number 15 of 50, and it's just called ASMR.
Yes.
Yes. Love these wings.
Yes.
Obviously, you can see through. Mm-hmm. They're red, which we don't get a lot of red see-through material.
Yeah. I feel like other than that worm we just unboxed that I didn't like that I loved.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of that.
Love, says Kelly. The staff even has a little bit in there too. So it's like the whole ASMR holy power. Mm-hmm. We've got the red eyes. This is great. I think the pose is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Color scheme is a little Christmassy to me. I get that this is kind of orange, and I guess it's more brown in the back, but I don't know. I would have maybe not done green here. You can tell me that those eyes are red, and I guess I'll believe you, but I don't see it.
Yeah, they're red. I mean, it's like a pinhead of red.
There's just almost no detail on the face, which is... I wish there were a little bit more, but super cool. All right. Box 4.
What are y'all thinking so far? I mean, I think the set's pretty cool. It's a lot of it. I think is a lot of. We'll talk later.
Ooh.
Yes. You've got this is I love these.
Do you talk about it then?
This is the Catablepus.
I thought that might be it.
So this is 26 of 50. The Catablepus. It's one of my favorite creatures. It's got death stench.
Uh-huh.
And a death ray eyes.
I know.
And I painted a Reaper Catablepus. I did a whole painting tutorial video. And the guy who sculpted that mini commented on it too, which was really cool.
That's what we do. Why we do what we do.
Yeah, but the Catablepus, it's like the swamp cow kind of thing, and it's got this weird clubby tail. This mini is great. It looks just like it's supposed to. I mean, we're pretty basic, right? We've got really 2 colors. Well, we've got 3 with the. Lots
of love in the chat, by the way.
Oh yeah, love. Awesome set so far. Finally, love Catablepus. This is cool. Yeah, big fan. outside of just like going up a like tier in paint quality
Sure.
and paint variety.
Yeah.
This is great. What do you think?
I don't think of Catoblepus as having fur. Is that because the one you painted, it doesn't have fur, does it? Hair?
I don't think I might not have fur.
I don't think of it as having fur.
This is
What it's supposed to look like?
the Catoblepus look also changes a lot.
Got it. Like a chupacabra.
Yeah, like a chupacabra.
So I think this is a really fun creature. I love the chance for a fantasy creature to actually look fantastical. I'm a little bit wary of Catoblepuses because our game that we're playing right now, someone died thanks to a Catoblepus, and that was very distressing.
I was killed by a Catoblepus, but luckily some dwarf ghosts helped me out.
Some gorfs helped him. But there was a really beautiful little story that our DM set up about it that kind of offset the fact that Eric died. So, well, Eric's character died. So
Here, but keep talking.
I think this is fun. I can smell it from here and it's disgusting. You know what I mean? These kind of, I don't know if this is wash or where the hair feels a little bit thin and patchy, but either way, I think it really works. It's so beefy and muscly, right? It's kind of, are these hooves? Are they feet? I don't know what's happening, but it's fantastical and it's silly and it's fun. Yeah. So that is just covered in scales to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think they're both really cool styles and
I agree.
approaches.
Mhm.
They're clearly different approaches, but I think they're both really neat.
when we're dancing cheek to cheek.
Dr. Gorf got you covered.
Dr. Gorf. Thanks.
Big fan. Catoblepus.
Fun.
We need to do some subclass of the Catoblepus.
Have fun.
Ooh, I'm probably not in the SRD though.
Star Spawn Larva Mage.
Oh!
45 to 50.
Very scary to fight.
This is a really cool mini.
Yeah.
They appear to have like one of those creepy like porcelain masks that has no detail in the face other than just kind of like sad neutral eyes. Love the detail on the garment that they're wearing. These big wizard draped sleeves are very exciting.
Nobody tell her what this really is.
Please don't do the Banderhob thing all over again.
No. What?
This is, I don't know what is happening here, but this kind of like ruffly detail.
It's all made out of worms.
So instead of 3 toddlers in a trench coat, this is all just worms.
Yeah. And it can like throw worms at you and they go in your eyes. And...
We've played against these.
Yeah. There were a lot of them in Adventurers League, and I love to throw them because they can be pretty tough, but you can also tame them a little bit. Jameson's probably used them too. I don't remember.
He has in Avernus, or like in the
with
in the depths of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, great. Now I hate it. This is such a cool mini, and gosh darn it, it is disgusting, and that really bums me out. But the idea...
I love the scrolls.
The scrolls are fantastic. The idea of like a cloaked... It's always worms. Cloaked, gloved, like fully covered creature is really cool, and I love the color scheme.
Orcus Land, yeah.
Orcus Land. Thank you, Orcus. I couldn't come up with that. Okay.
Cool.
3 walking worms. Gross. All right, 2 more in that box. Oh!
Here you go.
This is Deep Gnome, 17 of 50.
Got a gem.
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen a mini that has like a gem in their hand like this before. That's really exciting. Their trident is fun.
That face is pretty good.
The face is good. I like their skin color being blue-ish. They do have a short sleeve jacket, or like this jacket is short sleeved, but it's very close to their skin color. It looks better in person than it does on camera, so a little leeway there, but nice shield on the back. I can't quite decide if this is a bow in their hair or like a key.
Chopsticks.
Could be. I don't know. They look a little thick to be chopsticks, but super fun. I think they've even got like a nose ring, like a like a bull piercing kind of nose ring. Great detail with a little red. Super fun.
I'll pull up the art.
All right. Last one from that box. Ooh, it's spiky. Hello. Yep. Okay. Bugbear, 1 of 50. I love it. I love bugbears. I wish I didn't, but it's another thing that's just, they're so fun. And
yeah, I love that bugbear.
yeah. The adventureness that they bring to a game, that they're big, silly creatures. They're maybe not silly. They're kind of more scary, but Clark. Hug bears. Oh my god, they are hug bears. I bet they smell really bad, but they're hug bears. I love this. Great tattered loincloth thing. Really funky to have 2 teeth pointing up because anytime you bend down, it'll just stab you.
Yeah.
But, bugbears aren't necessarily that smart. I feel like I haven't seen this big or spiky of ears on a big bugbear before. I know they have not humanoid ears, but these look different. I like how spiky this is and that it actually stands off of the mini base. Cool sculpt. Excellent weapon. Might be a great weapon. Unfortunately, their hands and the wood for their... What is this? This is a maul?
Usually they have a mace. Or, yeah.
Well, anyway, their weapon wood handle is the same color as their skin tone. So that kind of bums me out.
Oh my god. Morningstar, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
It's connected chopsticks.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, that's...
It's probably like a jeweler's tool, really.
A little bit lost on the tiny scale.
Yeah.
And I guess I can see earrings as well. As always,
Kelly will be right back.
Yes. He's probably dealing with his fur baby. Or 4-legged child. I don't remember what he said.
I say animal.
Well, yeah. A little bit of detail lost. Having looked at the character art, it's really, really great. So I want to learn more about this. Your turn.
Learn more about it?
Well, yeah. Like, what's their story? Are they a jeweler?
It's the art for the deep gnome.
Sure.
So it's like...
Oh, so it's just
iconic.
a deep gnome. It's not like this isn't a character. It's just
No.
a deep gnome.
Yep.
Got it. Well, I think they're really cool. And I might want to use this mini in a future game.
Deep gnomes are great.
If I'm not using this one.
All right. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, nobody say out loud. What this is.
Is it a frog?
No, but it's something you kind of like, or you're used to. All right, this is number 32 of 50. Go ahead. Quetzalcoatlus.
For the longest time in my youth,
Quetzalcoatlus.
I'm not going to be able to say it.
Yeah.
I wanted the idea of and I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but I called them pterodactyls, but
Yeah.
with a pot belly just really delighted me. Like a fat pterodactyl. You know how bellies just, the Vanderhob belly and just chubby little friends delight me. And so the idea of there being a pterodactyl with a fat tummy, just like, meh, it's something, I don't know. It just made me happy. This one's pretty skinny and that kind of bums me out. I'm also not used to seeing fur on them, which is totally fine. This is a fantasy creature. I get it. But that it's a furry lizard bird is funny to me. The paint job on the beak isn't the best that I've ever seen. It's a little bit kind of scratchy. That detail's not totally coming through. On there, it's a little bit better. So a little scratchy there, but fun detail here. I like their fin, whatever you want to call it.
And the little butt.
He ain't got no buns. Not that I would expect him to, but this little nub of a tail. Funny feet. Yeah, this is fun. I don't think we have anything quite like this, so I like it.
All right. Number 13 of 50. Those did actually, yes, they did exist. 13 of 50. What?
But did they exist with fur? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's...
Where do you see fur?
This looks like fur to me.
How would you paint a feather?
Better than that.
Okay. Rudderkin, 13 of 50.
I just looked at its like gullet and I think that's gross. But that's just Come on, man.
He's got a hand mouth and like his intestines are wrapped around him or something. I don't know the lore of this thing, but it's gross. Spooky boy.
Yes, that is a spooky boy.
Fine fathers.
Fine feathers.
Fine feathers.
It
All
looks
right.
like fur.
This is
A pterodactyl.
37 of 50, the deep scion.
Oh.
I don't know why they wear regular clothes. I guess is my question. Like it's a cool undersea, deep sea kind of fish monster. That jaw like comes apart. And,
Okay, so like an angler fish, I think their jaw opens wide like that.
sure,
It's
yeah.
not.
But something like that.
Okay.
But why it wears regular clothes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody know why the deep scion wears regular clothes?
I like the fins on their boots.
You got to be ready, you know, to jump in and swim with your boots.
I don't know. They might not necessarily be fins.
I think they're fin. I think you're right.
I think they're really fun.
But the paint job is pretty good on this.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
color scheme. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with their hair. But
You mean the Displacer Beast tentacles?
no, it's hair.
Just
Oh.
just like on the pterodactyl's hair?
No, that was fur. I didn't realize they had fins on their gloves too. I think that's cool.
On their gloves?
Is this their skin?
Yeah, I think that's their skin.
I don't know what their skin is.
It's like a shark. Who doesn't want a cool leather vest? I have a character who wore a cool leather vest until he got serpent scale mail or whatever it is. AC 14 plus your full dex mod and you're at 50 or at 20 dex. What the heck?
And it's matte black and it absorbs all light.
Yeah. I don't know. And there's shape change. That's a shape changer.
Oh,
Okay, this one you're gonna like. This is 14 of 50. I want to get it right. Goblin.
yes. Yes. Pink hair.
At first I thought it was a Nilbog with a cap.
Ugh.
I love so much that she's got an eye patch.
Yes.
And she's got, like, this is like what you want from like a wild goblin barbarian kind of just death machine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Now, like,
She is Fierce Dungeoneer's pack.
I do, like, of course, you know, I wish the pink here was different than the pink here.
Yeah,
And this Ben, you know, we can fix that with the heat gun.
for sure.
But it's so good.
Super fun. I love I don't know if this is a skater skirt. DB might be able to help me out. But I like the flare that's going on with the skirt. The slit and the garter feel unnecessary. Especially because that's not going to hold that knife.
Yeah.
This knife is longer than her leg. So I love pink hair. We've talked before about dynamic hairstyles. I love that. I love that her hair is pulled out of her face. That's important to me. And yes, I agree. She just looks like, what are those little hair meatballs that I love so much?
Corrids.
I love corrids because they just look like popples, but also like they'll just straight up murder you and they don't care. And they're kind of rabid. Mm-hmm. And I feel that way about her. She's, you know, dressed, she's wearing clothes, she's civilized, whatever that means. But she'll straight up, murder ball.
Yeah. Excellent. It's not perfect, but I love a lot of it.
I agree with you.
I love the energy of it.
I completely agree.
That was me.
Oh. Do you want to do this one? Because I feel like you handed all those off to me because that was like a box destined for me. But Destiny got in the
Sure.
way.
I mean, I'm not going to... Who's going to second guess opening another box of minis?
It was sent to him. I'm along for the ride and I'm delighted to be invited.
Whoa, what are you?
What do you like to know?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is 35 of 50 Shusuva, which is like a messed up wolf with a scorpion tail and is also undead.
I don't like it when you can see creatures' bones.
Feed me bones.
It's just a personal thing. It's a cool mini.
Yeah, that's weird. Imagine if dogs actually had these tails.
We wouldn't have dogs around.
Kelly needs this one.
That's fine, Kelly. I'll send it to you.
Kelly, no, you won't. Kelly, big Shushuva fan. Shushuva. All right, you got a duplicate. This is number 6 of 50. Another chitin. I believe the pose is the exact same. Yes, double dagger. Yep.
Okay. This
Cool.
poor little arm got twisted up.
Oh, okay. We've got another duplicate, but one that I'm happy to have. This is 24 of 50. We've got another Dwergar Warlord.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It's saying it's not like a weapon swap or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Their
so-
hammer's just different, I guess. No, it's the same. Sorry. I didn't remember their hammer having this pattern.
Yeah. Really cool mini.
Yeah.
All right, and our last one in that box. Whoa.
New pet.
25. No. 25 of 50. A Dybbuk. Which
Ugh.
is clearly, I forget the lore, but it's some sort of undead.
It sure looks that
It
way.
has the table leg. Is that a table leg?
Look, yeah, I think so.
Kelly, I don't know. It's fully armored.
Yeah, the Warlord, gender neutral. Could go either way, and that's awesome.
I mean, this is cool. This like jacket, the whole jacket put together.
Mm-hmm.
With the like puffy collar, and then you can see like the undershirt.
Oh, is that what that is?
Oh,
Yeah.
or is it a wrap, like a bandage?
I thought it might be entrails, which didn't make sense coming out of their arm. So I.
And the crooked. This is me trying to walk on a hill. Whoa. Like tripping and twisting my ankle.
A 35-year-old man who doesn't know how to walk up an incline.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Dybbuk?
I think it's a torn shirt sleeve. It's kind of cool to see this kind of half zombieified creature. We have a lot of zombies. We have a lot of not zombies. I think it's kind of exciting to see something in this state of undeadness. I love the table leg that they went through the extra detail to grab. Like, they didn't just use another weapon that they have. They wouldn't necessarily have a weapon. It's not just a janky tree branch. It's a pretty detailed table or piano leg or something. I think that's cool. Ravenloft vibes. Absolutely, Kelly. I totally agree with that.
How do you spell it?
Dybbuk.
I was adding a C.
Oh, music thinks it's a demon. I could see that. Oh. Okay, the spike detail is lost.
Oh,
Here.
yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, not the end of the world.
It is a demon.
Oh, thanks,
Demon.
music.
Demons that terrorize mortals by possessing corpses. Oh.
Kind of a fresh corpse.
So in their natural form, Dybbuks appear as translucent flying jellyfish, trailing long tentacles.
No thanks.
What?
I hate it.
What?
That's wild.
Yeah. Oh, ugh. Dybbuks delight in terrorizing other creatures, making them throw up gouts of blood, excreting piles of squirming maggots. Yeah, that is messed up. Where's that many of the jellyfish?
The jellyfish sounds kind of
Just blow your nose on your battle map.
How dare you? That is not sanitary. All right. Second to last box, box 7.
Whoa, a dog thing.
I thought it was a warthog. Oh, heavens. Howler, 30 of 50.
like those monkeys.
Yeah. I guess. Look how jacked this thing is.
Yeah, don't mess with the howler.
No, I wouldn't. The forked tail, wow.
Paint job's a little rough.
The paint job is a little rough. The seams are a little tough here too. I don't know what this thing is, but it's horrifying. And yeah, I feel like this maybe has some sort of recharge to spew blood or fire.
Clots.
Don't get me started. The forked tail is kind of cool. These spikes are gross.
We do have a creepy creature squad going.
Yes. This is kind of my box, so.
Ziver.
Ziver. Does anyone remember Ziggy? Not from Quantum Leap, but Ziggy, I think, was the name of the cartoon character who was just like round and chubby and didn't really have a lot of features. My mom had like a Ziggy sweatshirt in the 80s.
I've just never related to a mini quite like this.
You and me both, buddy.
No, I remember. I remember
this.
Ziggy.
This is if Ziggy were a fantasy creature, and I love him and I want to help him. He's got a sad hairline.
These were in the first Baldur's Gate game in like the first wilderness area, and like a dozen of them would come charging at you.
Yeah.
And even at your level 1 little baby power, you could just obliterate them.
I'm not quite sure what's happening with, like, if they have paint on their back and the back of their arms, because it doesn't transfer over to the front, so it's not quite a shirt.
Probably hair, body hair.
Okay, if we're gonna talk about hair, feather, textures, intentions, this is not any of that. This is just like black war paint. Fine. I love this. I don't know what this is, but it's so messed up. I love it.
Thank you, Richard Keener. I really enjoy your unboxing shows.
Aww.
Great banter and lore. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
We're known for our lore.
Especially me. You're right, DB. I don't want to traumatize you, but this looks like a howler monkey from the front, and I mean, it's just called howler, so it's some sort of monkey like abomination, and I don't like it.
Oh. Do you want the cool one or the funny one?
I want the cool one.
Okay, the cool one.
Cool.
Okay, this is a really good box, so that's why I don't want to steal all the fun ones.
Oh yes, green
Abishai,
18 of 50. Oh.
So these are, and I might be a little off here, but these are like dragon demons created by Tiamat. If I'm right, I think it's something like that.
I like that they've got long, kind of tenderly dreadlocky hair. I wish it were a different color. Or painted in a way that it could stand out against their body. But this is a cool pose. I love their wings folded up like that. I feel like so often we get to see creatures with majestic wings, and that's awesome. And this is appropriate for an Asmar, but it's rare that we get to see folded wings quite like this, especially on a green creature. Super cool. Love the grin. Love the fan on their head.
So they're Abishai of all the different colors of the
I wondered if green was
chromatic dragon. So like red Abishai, white Abishai.
Sure. I agree, music. This is really cool, and Kelly needs it, and I think so too.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred. Yeah. I think this is really fun.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. You know, it looks like some of the fan tips, whatever, got black. Some didn't.
Yeah.
Not the best paint job, but with a mini this cool, it's super forgivable. This is awesome.
Fred likes your blonde hair.
Thank you so much. Me too.
Okay. Close your eyes for this one. Okay. Hold it. Okay.
What? It's like a mouth cannon. It's so disgusting. You said this was funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's got a long, gross,
I'm uncomfortable.
mouth hole with a tongue. What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
I don't know. This is a Caneloth 5 of 50 Caneloth? Is that how you'd say that?
Yeah.
It's a cannon mouth. Look at it. It's like a big circusy cannon.
You know those worms that spit out their whole like respiratory
Yes.
system?
Digestive tract?
I thought it was that's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're getting... Okay, sorry. Yes, that's exactly what this looks like. This tongue is gross. What's that really cool mini that I love that you've done that's like navy blue with bronze accents? It's like a cave dweller.
Oh, no, that's not. It's not a real monster. It's Yeah.
Well, it would be great to submit for the Spud Club Painting Challenge for August. Cave creatures themed. This wouldn't be though. Don't submit this because I hate it.
Yeah, it's a Reaper monster that's not like a real thing.
Well,
I forget what it, but it's got like little legs.
It looks a lot like
Yeah,
this.
this is a great, but it doesn't have the tongue thing.
Yeah, and it's not armored, thankfully.
Yeah.
But just like a completely round 360 mouth. Gross.
Mind flayers use these. That makes sense.
Oh, thank you,
It
Kelly.
looks like something a mind flayer would use.
This is ridiculous. Look at how armored its butt is.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Wait, these were the heavy boxes and it had the dog in it?
Well, they weren't distinctly heavy boxes. But I
Okay.
pulled out the two that I thought were heavy among the boxes. All right, last box.
Okay, this is box 8 of 8. And then we still have the Neo Felid.
I'll be gone for that because I think it's gross.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay, good. Fred, do you have these?
Vacuum cleaners. Nick.
Funny Nick.
It's like the worst Roomba of all time. Ew.
All right, here we go. Last box. Yes! This is like a deep dragon, like a cave dwelling dragon.
It looks like a deep undersea creature.
Cave. You said undersea?
Yeah.
No. Young, deep dragon, like in a cave in the dark.
Okay. Well, yes. Dark
These are
undersea.
mushrooms that it grows on its neck.
It makes its own salad?
It makes its own. It's so flat
Yeah, it's like...
because it has to like crawl through little cave cracks.
Sure.
This is great. Look at this like thick, weird tail.
Yeah.
This reminds me of like edamame.
Yep, that's an edamame tail. And now I'm not hungry.
Really, really cool. And yeah, those eyes. Maybe they swim.
I was thinking like an anglerfish, not to bring them up again, but they have eyes like that. So when you were saying deep, I was thinking deep, deep, deep under sea, which
Yeah.
I know we don't fight anything. Like caves make more sense in a D&D landscape, but it kind of, and this could look like moss or frills. Anyway.
I would love to see somebody do a deep dragon for Spud Club Painting Challenge.
Me too.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
It goes with the babies from the last set. Yeah, there were little wormlings of these.
Oh!
They're right there.
I blocked them.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's see, Fred. I don't have the mouth cannon. I stopped buying pre-painted miniatures of Julie's response.
That's so weird.
All right.
I love this.
It's so different.
It's so different. It's gross, but it feels right. It's not gross just to be gross. Like, the way that it's painted with this, I think this is dry brushing or
Yeah.
whatever, looks almost skeletal, but in the best way.
It looks like it's ashy to me.
Well, we just found some cocoa butter
We-
in. So we have spare lotion for it. It's freaky toes.
Mm-hmm.
I love its face. I love its expression. It's kind of like, hi guys, did you come to get my mushrooms? And I did. But does it really like grow its own mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so outrageous that Eric might just be messing with me. So sometimes I have to check.
Now, one thing that I want to bring up is a D&D dragon typically has 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 wings. Like standalone wings. These wings are attached to the arms.
Look at his little legs.
Yeah.
He's like baby legs Deadpool. They just look so small. Wyvern, says Eric, or Jameson.
So when Fizzbands came out, and there were creatures with a whole variety of things like this, with these weird wing configurations, I asked the artists on Twitter.
Oh.
I said, hey, do you have any insight into, like, has that rule been lifted?
Sure.
Moving this off of, like, a wyvern, whatever, into, like, dragon. And they said, like, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. like they were told it doesn't matter anymore.
Don't care about your rules. Thank you, music. I work really hard on my voice work.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the coolest minis. I mean, I would say this almost gives the Mimic a run for its money. Like, that's cool. And it just looks... I love this. I could talk about this for 20 minutes, but I know we gotta move on.
Let's see.
Look at his fat cheeks. It's hard to get in focus, but, like, he's got jowls, y'all. It's just...
It'd be good cheek meat.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like... Pig cheeks, isn't that something people like to eat?
This is 20 of 50 Oinoloth.
Oh, no thanks.
Hi guys.
I love the fingernails.
Yeah.
That was a really good moosey voice.
You want to touch my fingers?
No. No.
Now imagine you're like in a cave in the Underdark.
No.
And then you hear a voice in your head.
No.
Hey guys, you want to touch my fingers?
No. That is salad fingers, and I'm not comfortable with it.
I love the little horns. The
I
little
do.
ram horns.
Oh, it's a ram. Okay.
And like, what's this pose?
I don't know.
Working out a little toot?
I think they're just like busted and broken in the way that an undead can be.
Hot dog fingers. Says DB.
DB. You're right, though.
Deformed mind flayer. Yeah. Okay, let's do that one last. Okay. And remember, we still have the Neothelid. I want to come in for some sweet tea and join a murder cult.
Not from that thing.
Okay, this one I like a lot. This is cool. This is a 9 of 50 Drow Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Look at that face and those eyebrows.
Cut glass with those cheekbones.
That armor on that chest. That's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is a good example of one that, like, it doesn't need to be to be like a really solid mini.
Absolutely.
And this, I mean, I know it's a drow, but you could repurpose this to a million things.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Totally agree. The eyes are perfectly painted too, which, as we've discussed, is tough. Yeah, looks great. Yeah.
Okay. This is 8 of 50 Darrow Savant.
What?
So a Darrow, if I remember right, is like a kind of like a dwarf, like a gnome.
Okay.
Like an Underdark gnome, and he's got big hair and mushrooms.
Yes.
And DB loves it.
Well, yeah.
Right? Fred, what's a Darrow? Give me the rules on the Darrow. Deep poke.
I would follow this man in for sweet tea and to join a cult. That, yes. The busted goat, no.
Hey, I got some butterfingers.
I love the, like, flashy watch. What are we repping here?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Timex.
Hey, you looking for a Rolex?
Hope he rides on a Harley at his weekends. I completely agree.
Yeah, if he bent over and you could see his butt cheek, it says Weekend Warrior.
What is a weekend? What is this another like mushroom platform? What is going on here?
Yeah, those are mushrooms.
Okay, at first I thought it was like an elephant. This is their trunk, and they were wearing a very fancy hat and a cloak.
I do love this like shawl wrap kind of thing here.
Oh,
Like this full wraparound.
Yeah. It's a mushroom dwarf, according to Fred.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool.
I like that there's more gold in his hair. I don't know if he's got beads or if there's a crown that's been overtaken by his hair with its own personality. Super cool.
Now, this is a set, so because Brio Top, there we go. So, because we only had one brick and we didn't have the preview, I will probably buy a second brick of this one.
Of course you will.
Because A, it's very cool.
It is.
We got very few duplicates. And some of the ones that we didn't get, I would really love to get. Like the Gauth, and that Rider.
Oh, the Gauth is the beholder looking thing that Eric is excited about. And then the Rider is a kobold on a bird.
And the Drow Matron, I really wanted to. Bottom right.
Oh.
So I will probably buy a brick once this comes out.
Look forward to that.
All right, y'all. We've got our Neothelid, but before we do that, I see we've got 20 people watching. We've got 13 likes. If we could get that up a little bit, that'd be great. But I want to do a giveaway.
I love that.
You're good with a giveaway?
I'm always good with a giveaway.
All right, loading up Nightbot. Let's go ahead. Here we go. How about that word?
Yep.
Okay, everybody, go ahead in the chat, and we're going to do a give. Is WizKids not sending you many? No, this was from WizKids.
Yes.
They just sent us one brick instead of the preview box. So go ahead, everybody in the chat, type the word mushroom. Just mushroom. One word, mushroom. Kind of like how Fred did. Mushroom Dwarf, just mushroom. And we'll do a giveaway to see who wins a PDF for free from FryMinis.com/shop. Mushroom. Everybody type that mushroom.
There are mushrooms in the Badger song. Mushroom. Badger.
Did we have a character named Mushroom at one point?
It was the Badger that DB carried in their baby Bjorn.
Yes. All right. 10. This is your last chance for mushroom. 9.
Sure did.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay. We got 2 entries. Let's see.
Your odds are good.
Richard. Richard Keener, do me a favor, shoot me a message on Discord. If you're not on there, discord.gg/FryMinis, or email me fryminis@gmail.com and tell me which PDF you would like from fryminis.com, and I will send it over to you.
Congratulations, and
Congrats.
thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
This is my new favorite thing, and I'm going to carry it with me wherever I go.
Okay, this Neothelid. So think of like a purple worm mind flayer.
No.
Super tough. Like super duper tough. And we're gonna come all the way out here because this thing's so big.
I think there are too many purple worms in this game.
There's one purple worm stat block.
I think there are too many purple worm-like things in this game.
That's fair. All right, here we go. Oh, on the sides. This is too big to fit under here and still be visible. There's tape inside a tape inside a tape.
Here we go again. We'll see whether Eric's patience actually has grown.
This is so big. You're gonna hate this.
I just want to say, and I mean this sincerely, I love that WizKids sends us minis. It's thanks to WizKids that I have this in my life. Can you even hear me? It doesn't matter.
Oh.
I love this. I love this. I love minis. I think that they're really fun. I think that we have too many. I wish that we could pick and choose a little bit more, but I recognize that that's not the way things work.
Can you open this?
Kind of in my eye.
All right, do me a favor. I'm gonna pull this out and you grab the box.
You got it.
Oh, without.
I know, but it wouldn't stay in my ear.
Well.
Well.
Okay, try not to look at it too much yet.
I don't want to look at it at all. This really doesn't function as an accessory. If I had some sort of pin, it could it could be nice, but I just don't. I didn't bring one.
Oh my god, there's so much tape. Don't. Grab that. Okay.
I'm not laughing.
This is like a giant intestine poop.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead and right in the mouth. This thing is big. You got it? Awesome.
It had a specific way that it went in, so I needed to match it up.
This is very big. Here, let's see if we can get some of that. There we go. We'll go all the way out. So like that dragon. Here, we've got Orcus. Oh, actually, you know what? Here. Here's a purple worm. Look at that.
Why do we have these minis? Thank you, DB.
And here's Orcus. That mini is what a tiny creature looks like. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like if this thing came in real life in our house,
I'm moving.
we're running out of the house.
I'm burning the house to the ground. I'm thinking about doing it now, and I know that's plastic.
All right. Let's take a look. Can you get those out?
No.
Okay.
It's an intestine with toenails. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean the detail is really good. We have many shades of purple, and then we've got our spikes on our like flower petal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Burn it is right, Julie.
Yeah.
You haven't actually touched it. You want to touch it?
This thing is heavy.
Yeah, it's huge.
This is like a solid, I don't know. How much does this weigh? 5 pounds? 7 pounds?
No, this probably weighs 3 pounds.
I haven't been to the gym lately, so I might not know.
Good detail used for evil. There
Yeah.
would be no house. Yeah, so on the bottom it's just neothelid, right? But yeah, it's all the, oh my god. I am shocked at how big this is.
Yes.
I am absolutely shocked.
I agree. It's unpleasant. I will say, thankfully, this isn't sharp. So as a mini, I'm not
Yeah, the spikes
like
are all
unhappy touching it
like laid down.
more than usual.
See, so they don't like stick out to
Yeah.
get you.
Which is smart. I would hate this more if it physically pained me. It just hurts
Wow.
to look at.
What a horror.
The gradient paint job on whatever this is beautiful. I'd love to see more of this. And I know it's, easier to paint because it's
So
much
big, yeah.
bigger, but this is really lovely. And I just hate to see one of my favorite color schemes used for evil.
Yeah.
And this is I can't even use it as a doorstop because I don't like it so much.
That's amazing. It's great. It's great. It's super gross,
Yeah.
But as a mini, like paint wise, it's great.
I agree.
Sculpt wise, it's great.
Yep.
Pose, I think, is great.
The little curly Q in this tail is really nice. It's not just coiled up like a snake, it's kind of sloppy and messy. It's
So
horrifying.
you get a feeling that as big as it is, it's even bigger because it's so coiled up.
Absolutely. And whereas a snake at least has some natural order to it when it curls up kind of pretty, this is just like a writhing, chaotic mess. And that adds to the horror. And I mean that sincerely. And this kind of stuff is cool. The people who make this stuff are really good at what they do. I don't know how they do it without their skin crawling off or without just throwing up all the time. But this is, for how much I hate this, it's really well done. Really, really well done.
Completely agreed.
Yeah.
I would have no negative feedback on this. This is,
Other than I hate it, no negative feedback.
I would if we were to do the mini rating scale right now. Yes, you've got a vein. This would be a 5-star.
I reluctantly agree. I would want to put the fun at 0 because I wouldn't have fun with it. But the sculpt is fun, and overall, this is a fun mini to have.
These are very sharp, though. These spikes.
Ow, that's accurate. I hope this wasn't like a Cinderella.
Now we're going to turn into those.
Yeah.
Or they're going to burst out
Beauty.
of us. Star Spawn. We're now Star Spawn.
How am I supposed to sleep tonight?
Good luck.
And don't mess it up.
Wow, says Jameson.
Favorite mini in the set?
Oh, not counting the big guy.
Yeah.
That Deep Dragon's hard to beat.
Yeah.
But that Mimic, too.
Yeah.
This is a good set.
I agree.
This is a good set.
Yeah. These are my favorite as well. I was going to say this one, but, that turned out to be worms.
I like the variety of drow. I loved the Dwergar.
I loved the pink goblin. Thought she was really fun. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there are any humanoids in this set.
Well,
humans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
humans in this set, which is exciting. We have a lot of those, and you can pick those up and kind of paint your own and find your own player character if that's what you want to do. Mm-hmm. So to get a set that no one is a mini like we already have, I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, the closest is the Aasimar, I think.
I agree. We do have a couple of those. Yeah.
Well, closest to a human, I mean.
Got it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No, I'm. If we're just doing thumbs up, thumbs down on this set, I'm big thumbs up.
Absolutely.
If we're not considering the price, minis are right now. WizKids says, "Oh, the price of the world is expensive right now," and I agree. But at the end of the day, and this is without looking at the prices, so don't quote this. But if we're looking at $16, $17, $18 for a brick or for a box, that's a lot.
It is.
And when you're getting a brick, I used to buy bricks at our local store for $100.
He did.
And now, yeah. And now they're not that.
Yeah.
And so, but they've increased the quality, they're better minis, so there's a trade-off. But at the end of the day, if that price is at a certain point, there's a certain portion of the audience that just cannot afford it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how great they are.
Sure.
And that's one of the reasons I really love the Idols of the Realm set. Or sorry, the Icon. Idols, the flat ones.
I was gonna say that's why these are really cool.
Yeah.
Great, even higher detail than the minis are. They're just flat,
and they're acrylic, and they're pennies compared to this.
Yeah. And this is a game that you don't have to have minis or these to play with, which is really great as well. As we've talked about before, DMs at the game store had little tokens with just numbers on them, and it was villain 1, 2, 3, 4, no problem.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Oh my gosh, hang on. I forgot about this one.
Oh, yeah.
the little Ziggy.
Yeah. The Goblin, Mimic, and Deep Dragon are the best in the set. Yeah, we're right there.
Pretty great.
One quick fun thing. So, Mammoth Factory, the thing we just did, the Kickstarter we just did the video for. Mm-hmm. One thing that I think is really interesting is they've got 2 main pillars to their Kickstarter: minis and story adventure stuff. So STL files to 3D print the minis, of course, but they also have virtual tabletop tokens included with them. But what I'm really getting at is they have these printable minis. So you can fold them on a base. You can print them out at home, and then you can fold the paper so it sits up, and then you can use those. So you're getting what you're paying for with that kind of thing. But it gets you playing with fun little paper minis. I think that's really interesting.
I think that's really interesting. We played at a table once where someone brought Lego minifigs of each of our characters, which was fun. They weren't exactly the grid size, and that drove a certain Virgo a little bit crazy. But
it was really cool.
It was amazing. And I'm thinking about taping those little paper cutout versions to the figures in Candyland. Because there seem to be just Candyland figures in every home. I think we might even have them, and we don't own Candyland. So something like that, the paper version is really cool.
Yeah. DB, when I played D&D as a kid with my brothers, we never used maps or minis. And that's totally cool.
Yeah.
Total theater of the mind.
I love it.
Completely 100% valid.
Yeah.
Back to the days when we made the miniatures, maybe.
Could go back that far if you'd like.
3D printing, make your own miniatures. But you mean carving out a whale bone or something, I'm sure.
Or whatever you needed to do.
Yep.
I'm thankful that there are pre-made sets like this, so I don't have to hear Eric cursing about not being able to glue together something so teeny, teeny, tiny. But I'm very impressed by the things that people are able to make.
Yeah. I can't get over how big this worm is. This
Me neither.
neothelid. Wow. Okay. So you saw, if you're just joining us, check out at the front of the stream. We pulled out of the box all the other stuff they sent us. Many sets. We're not opening those tonight, but we will. We will do more streams for those. So that's the Strixhaven sets 1 and 2, the Ogre Warbands, the that's part 2. Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, which some of you will recognize some of these characters from a certain cartoon, are fairy dragons. So we actually, fun fact, we bought these fairy dragons and we haven't done an unboxing with them. So we've got 2 boxes now. So when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway and there might be a box of fairy dragons in part of that giveaway.
Hooray!
Brian, Eric, it's time to get your 3D printer. I just want to see how out of control that closet gets.
Come on, Brian. I thought we were friends.
I definitely, if somebody just gave me a 3D printer today, I would give it a shot. I would try it out, but I don't think I would actually, because I don't have time.
No, he doesn't.
I would do stuff. I would print like something on the weekends or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not be decimation out here printing 75 things every day.
I would use it exclusively for Vanderhobs of all sizes. And then I would be discouraged to paint them, so they would be like my albino Vanderhob army.
Yeah.
Or gray or whatever. They would all be uniformly colored. Or I might just dip paint them. Tie-dyed.
Fred said he does carve bones, but it's not legal to carve whale bones in New Zealand. But he doesn't say he doesn't carve whale bones. He just said it's not legal.
We're not here to narc on anybody.
Yeah.
It's not our business.
Yeah, I mean, if that whale bone is 150 years old left over from whaling times.
There's a Bob's Burgers episode about ambergris.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
I love Bob's Burgers.
Cool. Okay, everybody, if you like minis, please check out the Spud Club Painting Challenge, fryminis.com/scpc, or just go to fryminis.com and you can click it up there. We have 2 categories. We have a free to enter category. You can win PDFs, you can win cool stuff. And then we also have the premium entry, which for patrons, which is only $5 a month. You get in that, and then we have prizes of like gift cards and gift cards. Lots of money.
I wonder what else
come on,
is there.
Focus. Woo. There we go. And you get your minis, even if you don't win, just for participating, unless it's like inappropriate or something. Your mini goes up on FryMinis.com, so you can show it off to all your friends. Like, hey,
fame,
yeah.
notoriety.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Each month we have a different theme. August, again, is Cave Creatures. I think it's awesome. I'd love to see more entries. I'm flabbergasted that we don't have more entries.
Cave creatures.
Are human bones legal? I mean, yes. Are we talking about carving them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Need a giant Vanderhob dragon. A Vanderhob with wings?
Was that a Draggerhob or a Bandergon?
Vandergon. Because it sounds cuter, but they're both winners.
Yeah. I'm a fan. Maybe October is our Banderhob-tober month. We celebrate Banderhobs. We will have some very cool stuff, and I think we've just found a new thing to add in there.
Yeah.
A hermit is technically a cave creature. Agreed.
Yes.
I am in agreement. Bandergon. Okay. Thank you all for sticking around. This is super fun. If you want to keep talking, join us over at discord.gg/FryMinis. Banderworm.
Oh, like wormling. I was worried that you were making it into a worm, and I was upset because worms are on my mind. I love a banderworm.
Banderhob Mimic.
Okay, yes.
So we actually have kind of encountered Banderhob Mimics in our campaign that the incredible Jameson is DMing for us. And there are these like little Banderhob statues, and they have these big mouths, and sometimes there's a ring of protection in there, and sometimes there's a chomp in there.
And sometimes if you have all signs saying that you shouldn't speak to them in a certain language, but you do it anyway.
What did it ate somebody? We brought back to our house, and the Banderhob statue ate.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love DMing, but I also love playing. And it's so much when you have such a good DM too.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right, everybody, thank you very much. That's going to wrap us up for today. Again, discord.gg/FryMinis. If you want, and when the stream ends, leave a comment so the algorithm says, oh, that was kind of cool.
Please and thank you.
Just write Bandergon or whatever. Okay.
Whatever you want.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thanks. Oh, I didn't hit the button. No, we're going to do it this way. Okay, bye.